Hello everyone and welcome back into this really special video because this is my first ever prize build. And what do I mean by that, or what does that mean, is this car or this special vehicle will be presented as a prize for the winner of the latest challenge on this channel, which is the 1982 GTI challenge. So the winner of that challenge will receive this special vehicle as a prize. Not only him, also my Patreon supporters, my Patreon subscribers on my special Patreon page, because they are supporting the channel, they deserve also some special cars, so they will also get this extremely special creation. So before we start with the specs and the driving and everything else, enjoy the video. That's my number one priority, of course. And of course, hit that like button, get subscribed, and share the video if you want to share it, and hit that notification bell button so you can get a notification each time I release a new video. So let's start with this vehicle. This vehicle here is a people mover, not a van to be specific. That's according to automation specs. So what we have here is an 8-seater people mover that can do absolutely everything. So let's fire up the engine. Alright, so what we have under the hood is a 5.3 liter twin turbocharged V8 engine making 550 horsepower and 400, I don't know, 20, 30, something like this pound-feet of torque. I forgot, maybe more than that. I don't know, maybe 500 pound-feet of torque. Well, okay, so forget about the torque. We will check the torque here in the flywheel torque. But yeah, this engine is making 550 horsepower, all-wheel drive, dual clutch gearbox, 7-speed, so anyone can use this vehicle. So what's the special thing about this vehicle? Well, this thing can do anything. It can be a family car, a very comfortable, gooey, smooth, silky family car, and it can be a sports car, and it can be a little bit off-road car, and not only that, and a special car, as we will see later on. So let's take a look on this tiling. So what we have here, as you can see, it's a people mover, 4 doors with this is not a trunk, they call it, I don't know what they call this one in the back. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a trunk. So yeah, it has a very amazing cabin space, very comfortable. This thing is running with premium interior, so it has the best premium interior ever. And of course, this thing is running with premium entertainment system. So this thing is not a lightweight racing van. No, this thing is comfortable. It has a proper stereo in it, or a proper radio, or entertainment unit with all the latest gadgets. This thing is also using an active aerodynamics on it. This tiling of it is looking very cool, very sporty from the front, very normal from the side, and a little modern from the rear. As you can see on top, we have these luggage, what do they call these in English? I think luggage, whatever these things too, these two rods that you can actually attach like bags or some sort of luggage on the roof, which is also very practical. We have a sunroof, but unfortunately when the game loads from automation game to BeamNG.Drive, this thing becomes white instead of the black tinted window color. So attention to details. As you can see, we have wipers, wiper washers, we have parking sensors on the front of the car, and cameras, of course, camera in the middle. And what we have here, door handles, inside indicators, as you can see on the side and in the rear. This is the fuel filler cap. We have also parking sensors down there. The name of this vehicle called the Venus, the same as the planet Venus. And as you can see, this is the rear view camera, the license plate for the rear wiper, antenna, sunroof, everything. The car has LED. As you can see, tail lights, looks very modern. We have alloy rims, ventilated front discs, solid rear discs, 6 pistons on the front, 4 pistons on the rear. As I've mentioned before, this thing is using 5.3 liter V8 engine, twin turbo, 550 horsepower, double wishbone front suspension, multi-link rear suspension with, as you can see, advanced high strength monocoque chassis with, of course, partial aluminium or aluminum body. Yes, forgive me about talking too much. I just want to explain this amazing creation, because this thing is truly an all-purpose build. So what we have here in this driving test, we have only 20 liters of fuel. This thing will not get extremely high mileage. I mean, it can barely, get 28.9 miles per gallon. Yes, that's the true form of it. It's not really an efficient car, but it's not bad. 28 miles per gallon from a 550 horsepower engine. I consider it very, very good, because the total weight of this vehicle is a 2.6 tons, 2,671 kilograms to be specific. So this is not a light car at all. This is a comfortable car, a sporty car at the same time, an all-purpose vehicle. So we have electric power steering, and the safety, well, the safety that this is the bit that I'm really proud of. Since this is a family car, the safety points, or the safety mark, is actually 81.9 points. Yes, that's how high the safety points on this vehicle, 81.9, because I'm using advanced 2020 safety equipments, electric power steering, electric variable to be perfect, and well, it's perfect in every single way. And also we have front and rear electronic limited slip differentials, and we have medium compound tires. So these are basically nearly all the specs on the vehicle, so this thing will work perfectly. The reason the engine is not running, because I don't want to burn any extra fuel, because we only have 20 liters, and as you can see, I already did some donuts over there, some donuts back there. So yeah, it's a pretty fun car. So I'm gonna drive economically to the automation test track, because we are pretty far away. I'm gonna try keep it 10-15% throttle, so we don't actually burn that much fuel. So the engine is very torquey, efficient. Actually, the engine is very efficient, but the weight of the car is just spoiling the efficiency of the engine. That's why this thing gets 28, nearly 29 miles per gallon. So driving it on the road is very pleasant. It's very quiet, it's very comfortable. This thing gets 50 points on comfortness, and gets, I think, 35, or to be honest 35.8 on sportness, 79.1 on the drivability, so anyone can get in and drive. Safety, as I've mentioned, 81.9. so this thing is drivable, sporty, very comfortable, very safe, and reliability is, it's 79, I guess, or 78, something like this. So this thing is pretty reliable. Yes, I'm not driving in a illegal way on the road. Yeah, don't worry about that. So yeah, it's pretty nice to drive in slow speeds, and of course on high speed. And I've chosen this blue color because, well, it's like sky, it's like a blue sky color, looks very nice, very cool, and well, it's a family color. So yeah, normal families can choose this color. You can get this thing in black, red, yellow if you want, basically in a color. And it's very quiet. The engine is making 550 horsepower, and yes, I mean the engine should make a lot more, but I want to keep it efficient, and it's running very quiet. 22.1 is the loudness points. Yes, that's how quiet the engine is. So we are approaching the gate of the testing center, the automation testing center. Let's make a left here and make our way to the test track. This is the company building. This is the showroom over there. Since I'm the CEO of the company, there should be an office for me upstairs, maybe. So let's see how this thing will perform on the track, and then do some crazy testing with it if the fuel will allow that. If the fuel is enough. Come on, turning circle is not really perfect. It's okay. So we are approaching automation test track. I'm not gonna stop and launch it, or no, let's stop and launch it. So let's go. Oops. Let's go crazy a little bit here. Cue the music. Oops. Okay, so first corner. This thing was tuned to drivability and sportiness at the same time. So this thing will understeer a little bit and oversteers a lot because of the engine, as you can see. So this is a family car, remember that. 2.6 tons, not a lightweight vehicle at all. I tried really hard to tune the brakes to perfection. A couple of times the brakes didn't work actually very well, so yeah. It's not really a track car, it's actually more of a drift car, to be honest. Yes, it's a drift machine. Yes, so you, your wife, and of course 6 kids will sit safely, comfortable and in a comfortable way, and go drifting together. That is absolutely amazing. And don't worry, if anything bad happened, this vehicle is extremely safe. 81 points. It's like a tank or a Volvo. So don't worry about that. I've already crash tested this beast here, and yes, compared to other vehicles, this thing is really safe. Alright. We are running medium compound tires because they are comfortable and they are grippy. But they are not really good on, off the road, but it's okay. So as you can see, I'm not trying to do a quick lap, I'm trying to make a fun lap, which is the whole point of this vehicle, to be fun. Of course, if you want to make this thing a serious racing car, you can do that by a proper hard suspension, but no, I thought to myself, keep it comfortable, keep it sporty, and no, I'm not using active comfortable springs or active sport springs, no, I'm using progressive springs. Regular progressive springs because they work perfectly with the application. They are not expensive, they are lightweight, and they are very good. So as you can see, this thing is a true money when it comes to having fun. Remember, this is a family people mover, and yes, this is how you can actually have fun with the kids. After school or after they pass an exam or something, you can celebrate with a bit of donuts. How many liters of fuel left, do you think? Let's do a second lap, a second fun lap, and then do something extra crazy. No, I'm not saving any fuel. Throttle is 100% nearly all the time. This thing is absolute fun to drive, and I cannot wait to give this thing to the winner of this of the latest challenge, the 1982 GTI challenge. So the winner of that challenge will get this special car or people mover, and as I've mentioned before, my Patreon supporters will get this thing as well. Wow. And this thing is not slow, it's actually pretty quick. This thing can go all the way with a top speed of 262 kilometers per hour. Oops, forgot to shift up. So yeah, this thing is actually extremely quick if you have the space to unleash it. Absolutely amazing. And this thing is running on 10 psi, so it's not really a super high boosted engine, no. Absolutely amazing. Of course, this thing will not have, a hydraulic handbrake, as a drift machine. Of course not. But yes, with a hydraulic handbrake, this thing will be the money for drifting. So I think in the dealership, when you want to buy this van or this people mover, you can actually tick the box. Yes, tick the box that says hydraulic handbrake, if you want that, of course. Because remember, this thing has an automatic gearbox, dual clutch, so you can put it in parking if you want to park it. So you don't need a handbrake to park it. Oops. Don't worry about that, because this thing is a true amazing beast. Not only on the road, also off the road. I don't know what happens. Maybe my Windows activated the night mode or something, because the screen suddenly got a little extra orange. Or maybe time is moving on with the automation test track. Alright, so now let's stop the car first and activate the regular daily driving mode, which is D or drive, to save a little bit of fuel. Come on, shift up. Okay, here we go. So right now we have finished the automation test track. We had so much fun. Now let's go to somewhere with extra fun, which is the off-road circuit. Yes, my friends, this thing can go off-roading. Well, not really off-roading. This thing cannot, rock climbing or something. No, of course not. But as a rally car or a rally vehicle, this thing absolutely is the money. You can slide it, you can have fun with it, you can rev the engine to the moon. It's really, really fun. And the ground clearance is actually decent, so you don't worry about scraping it or doing anything bad to it. Here we go, automation gravel circuit. Put it in manual and yep, power and brake. Oops, don't want to hit this thing. I went over to that little bump there. Well, I have to admit it, it's a little bit heavy. Extra heavy actually, 2.6 tons, remember that. But when you get used to it, this thing is the money. This is 2.6 tons. The family is actually went on a drift course and on a rally course. Of course, everyone is wearing their seat belts and maybe their helmets. So yes, you need 8 helmets. So they are not really cheap. Suspension is a little bit soft and a little bit gooey. So yeah. When you learn how to drive this thing, like if you live with this thing for a really long time, you will be the king of everywhere. Drifting, racing, everything with this car. So since the engine is really torquey, the third gear works absolutely amazing. You can keep it in third and just use the steering and the throttle. Because the engine is torquey, you don't need to shift down. Just use the handbrake. Oops. Use the handbrake and steer it nicely. I don't know yet what's the name of the video. I'm still thinking about a cool name for the video. Because yes, it's an all-purpose vehicle, but how can I say it's a prize or an all-purpose vehicle? Alright, so we had fun here, and we still have a lot of fuel, I think. So let's go to the other special track in automation game, which is the handling circuit. Let's see how this thing handles. But before we go and do some handling runs, let's do something special. Yep. It's pretty balanced, I like it. Alright, welcome to the handling circuit. Let's see how this thing will handle. Well, it's still a heavy thing, so... Oops, I don't want to overcook it and crash it. I want to keep it new. So yeah, I need a little bit of practicing with it, but I'm really sure that you guys will have so much fun with it. You can drift any corner. Oops, sorry about that. Yes, I did say I want to keep it new, but I need to practice. Oh, that's nice. That is really smooth. So let's inspect the damage. Wow, that's nothing. This is 80 safety points. Oh, and the fuel light has come on. The fuel gauge has come on. Okay. Let's do another lap. Hopefully this time I'm not gonna crash it. Well, it may be an all-purpose vehicle, comfortable, sporty and everything, but it feels like a family drift machine. I mean, only 550 horsepower. Any sports car these days with a V8 can get a 500 horsepower. Easy. Even naturally aspirated, you can get 500 horsepower. Oops. So as always, as the traditional drift machines or drift racing, drift cars. Oh, that was a big one, and we have vented the front suspension, but it's okay. This thing is awesome. So I'm not gonna stop. Because drifters will never stop. Yes, the front suspension needs fixing. Well, I'm not gonna reset the car. 28 miles per gallon. Well, not drifting. 28 miles per gallon when you are very careful. Yes, the front suspension is not actually helping at all. It's actually ruining. Yeah, it's not helping at all. Front suspension is collapsed. Okay, so that hit over there did bend the front right tire, as you can see. So if I want to straighten it up like this tire will be like this, and if I want to release the steering, yep. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Venus van, or the Venus people carrier. Let me switch it to automatic. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed the video and you enjoy this special build and special prize for the GTI challenge. So if you are a participant, work hard on your creation, and of course pay close attention to all the rules and to all the details. And I really wish everyone a very good luck on the challenge. And well, I'm gonna see you. How many days left? Because the new limit for the challenge is a week, not 2 days as it used to be. So we have a lot of waiting left to present this car for the winner. So have fun guys, enjoy your time, and of course watch my previous videos and have fun. And thank you so much guys for watching. If you want to support, if you like my work and if you want to support the channel, if you want to support it, I will be more than thankful. I will give you my biggest thanks and a special shout out in my future videos. If you want to support the channel, go to the link below in the description below. Press the Patreon link, www.patreon.com/Bshar Nasri. Yes, that's my YouTube channel and my real name actually. So press the link, sign up to my Patreon page, and you will get exclusive contents and exclusive cars like this one, and like 4K wallpapers and behind the scenes and every special car and special content that I'm going to be releasing. And I promise you guys, there are some special videos that currently are not on YouTube. They are hidden from the world and only presented on the Patreon page. So have fun, get creative, and don't break any rules in any of my future challenges, and have fun, of course. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now, my friends.